Hey guys, this is Ganesh and this video is all about basics of FEA. Generally, FEA is a numerical method to solve engineering problems. So now the basic concept of FEA is all about if there is a complex problem, you need to make that complex problem into a smaller problem and then solve it and then reassemble the solved elements into the practical main problem. So if they ask to define you a FEA, finite element analysis, so this is more than enough to explain. And now, for example, we can go application oriented. If you are standing next to a tree and you are imagine yourself as a kid, you know nothing. Okay, you are just a 3 years or 4 years old kid. You are standing next to a tree. If you see a bird just sitting coming and sitting in a branches of tree, and you will notice that branch of a tree will slightly bend. And just looking of this particular scenario, if you're going to hit a stem of that particular tree, you get a pain. Ouch. So basically, what is the concept? Because the bird actually sat on a branch which is the branch which is much lighter and weaker than the stem of that particular tree. So accordingly the structure matters, and the material matters, because a tree has several parts, be it leaf, branches, stem, roots and everything. So each and every element has the specific strength, dimensions, structure, whatever it may be. So you need to discretize a complete parts into a smaller elements. So there are various structures, various strength to various materials. You need to find it out first, and you need to uh, mesh the elements. That is just a discretization. So even before going into the concept deeper, you first need to know what is discretization. It is nothing but breaking a normal bigger component into a smaller components. You see in this particular image, there is a cylindrical shape structure, and I made that into a smaller boxes, which is a smaller elements. I had divided into a various smaller elements. So if I'm going to analyze the particular element in that cylinder, it is more than enough, because the each and every each and every element has the same scenario and same structure and same strength that entire component has. So now if I'm going to replace the wooden composition, contact material into a rubber, if I'm going to change the stem into a rubber component, it will be more easier. So I could not got that much hurt if I hit a rubber tree. So based on the different materials, it actually depends. The strength of the particular component or particular material depends. So be it there is various materials, right? Be it rubber, wooden elements, steel, carbon. There are various various structures, various materials. So accordingly the strength may change. So this is what the concept I said. There will be a basic geometry, and you need to mesh the elements into a particular smaller breaking elements. So after that you need to analyze. This is the basic concept of FEA, that is finite element analysis. So you can solve the particular finite element analysis problem in three different texture, that is one dimensional, two dimensional and three dimensional, which is nothing but if you are going to solve the particular uh, problem, if you are going to analyze a particular material in just one coordinate, that is to be 1D, that is one dimensional. If there is two coordinates, accordingly you are going to analyze, then it is to be 2D, which is two dimensional. And if you are analyzing analysis is going to be in three-dimensional and three coordinates. It is just said to be 3D, which is three-dimensional. So for one-dimensional, just take a beam as an example, and for two-dimensional, just a square or cloth or something else. And in three-dimensional, you see there is an example of a wood. Okay, so another practical example, so this could help you to understand more easily the concept of FEA. we all know uh, we all know that accident is happening day to day in our lifetime. So if you are going to in hit into another car, hit into something else, then actually your car will broke into a small elements, or it may crush. So the safety is more important while designing a particular car. We all know that a few years ago, there is a car named Ambassador, which is much stronger than the cars that now which is currently running in society. So what is the difference between the Ambassador car and the car which is happening in market now? We all know the strength is much higher in Ambassadors than the car which is actually traveling today. So you need to analyze the strength of a particular material using FEA analysis softwares. So FEA analysis softwares, basically there are lots and lots of FEA analysis softwares, namely with ANSYS, COMSOL, HyperMesh, and lots and lots of software, etc. So you need to analyze the strength of a particular material by hitting it into uh, another block, and you need to analyze what is the strength capacity of the material you are using, and how hard it could save you, and the rate of hit. Okay, so this could save your time, and actually you can save your money, because after after the production, the live car could damage your money, and actually it took time to analyze. So this particular FEA analysis software could save your time as well as your money as well, and you can easily find out the strength of the particular structure or particular material you're going to use, and it is more easier to compare with another structure, another material. So this is the basic concept of FEA. So just sorting out a major complex problem, breaking it down, and solving it in a simple manner is said to be FEA. I think this could be much useful to you, and this FEA software is most useful to various streams, be it mechanical, electrical, and civil engineering. It's much more easier to analyze them. So here in this particular image there is a bridge. So actually bridge should hold the particular weight, so there are a lot of vehicles which may pass the bridge, and a lot of people may use the bridge, so it should hold the people weight. So the FEA analysis software could help you to understand the basic concepts of FEA. Okay, so this is also useful in medicine science, medicine stream also. Okay, so in this particular image there is a bone marrow. There will be a particular friction which is happening throughout uh, our day, because we are just walking, we are running. So while we are making it, there will be a particular friction which might occur. So this particular FEA analysis software helps us to analyze and make us to know the friction rate of the particle. Okay, so thank you pa.